told him if they kept running the boiler under its present condition, it was going to wind up killing somebody.
Did you warn him not to turn it on this winter without making those changes?
I told him I thought it would be best that if he was planning on using the boiler this winter, that they should get some kind of corrective measures or corrective repairs done to the boiler before they run it.
Because if they didn't?
It'd blow up.
It blew up yesterday.
It blew up.
Tom Jackson asked that we not show his face because he works for a reputable boiler repair company. He does not want his other clients to think that he is out to condemn all boilers. But he did warn the maintenance man at Bowen Homes that the boiler was in such bad shape it should have been junked.
Did you tell the maintenance man that was your opinion?
Yes, I did.
And what did he say?
He said he didn't think that they had the money to replace the boiler, and that he wanted to know if I could recommend anything they could do to repair it.
Did you?
Yes.
Jackson does not know if those problems were fixed, but he said when he saw the film of yesterday's rubble, the shell was made out of cast iron, the same old-time material in the broken-down boiler he saw last spring. Jackson explained what he thinks caused it to blow up yesterday, knowing that boiler from first-hand inspection.
I read in one of the newspapers that somebody had taken a screwdriver and had jimmied the controls. Okay? If that was the case, that jimming of the control would have shut off everything in all of these controls up here. In other words, the water would have been turned off, the flame would have kept going, and the water would have continued to come down as the steam pressure built up. Now, I believe the boiler out there is a 15 psi boiler. This boiler probably built up pressure somewhere between 40 and 60 pounds pressure.
When it should have only have had 15 pounds.
And when it built up to 40 or 60, whatever the pressure it was, when it blew, it was equal to probably 60 or 70 sticks of dynamite going off at one time.
Why would they have jimmied those valves open up on top to have caused the water not to come in?
Ineffective training of the boiler operator.
Was
the boiler should have had an alarm bell on it. If the alarm bell had gone out, the people in the building would have had 15 minutes to get out before it blew.
When you inspected it last spring, was the alarm off?
It did not have an alarm bell on it. It did not have an alarm horn on it. It had no kind of alarm mechanism on it.
Did you tell them that that should have been replaced?
That was one of the things that I told them it should have been replaced.
Right now, there is no state law that specifies who should inspect boilers. I asked Jackson what should be done to prevent another tragedy like yesterday's.
First thing we could do would be adopt a national boiler code with legislation in the state, at state level. The second thing to do would be make it mandatory for anybody that's running a boiler in any boiler room have some type of formal training so that he knows what to do and when to do it.
Lynn Harasin, Action News.